The youngest victim, a toddler.
Everyone started coming out yelling, "Active shooter, shots fired, get out, get out."
After a mass shooting at a South Florida Publix. Eve of an anniversary.
Honoring those 49 lives that are lost.
Marking 5 years since the tragedy at Pulse nightclub. And a bride bamboozled.
For the last few weeks leading up to a wedding is very stressful.
A Florida vacation rental scam leaving her plans at the altar. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Jamelka Gibson, and today is Friday, June 11th, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
A supermarket shooting. This morning, authorities continue to investigate the connection between 3 victims and the events leading up to the shooting. The youngest of those victims died right before what would have been his 2nd birthday. The whole thing taking place inside a Publix here in South Florida.
And as I was about 100 feet away from the doors, everyone started coming out yelling, "Active shooter, shots fired, get out, get out." And I saw about 50 customers and staff leave, I would say in about 10 or 15 seconds.
Yesterday morning, officers responded to the shooting inside of the Royal Palm Beach Publix. Customers and employees were seen fleeing the chaos as shots were fired in the produce section. The 3 victims were a toddler, a woman related to the child, and the shooter who turned the gun on himself. Police say they all knew each other, but are still determining how as they work to piece together the details of this tragedy. Today, Florida International University is hosting a vigil to honor the 49 lives lost in the 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting. The network's Emma Delamo has all the information on how to attend.
Tomorrow marks 5 years since our community lost 49 members at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando. The Pride Center at FIU and FIU's Pulse Vigil Committee invite community and non-community members in memory of the lives lost.
The Pulse remembrances, panels, getting the word out about Disarm Hate, but also honoring those 49 lives that are lost. It's challenging, but we got to do it, and I really want to see change. So whatever it takes.
There will be 6 guest speakers, including the president of FIU, Mark B. Rosenberg, and MJ and Fred Wright, the parents of Pulse victim and FIU alumnus Jerry Wright. The vigil event will also be collecting money for the One Pulse Foundation, which funds the memorial and educational programs. The FIU Pulse nightclub vigil begins today at 1:30 and will last until 3 p.m. at the Patricia and Philip Frost Art Museum at FIU's MMC campus. If you plan to attend in person, FIU members must RSVP on Panther Connect. Non-FIU community members are also welcome to attend by RSVPing online as well.
This is a hybrid ceremony, so if you prefer to honor virtually, you can do so at the live stream link go.fiu.edu/PulseVigil 2021. This is Emma Delamo reporting for the South Florida Media Network.
Police in Miami have a new non-lethal option this morning. It's called Ebola Wrap, and it immobilizes someone without hurting them. It was introduced by Chief Art Acevedo and his team, with a little help from Mayor Francis Suarez, who posted the video on his Twitter page. The remote shoots out at 513 feet per second at a distance of 10 to 25 feet. Many people left without power this morning after an electrical transformer fire in Puerto Rico. Officials from Luma Energy said they are working overnight to restore the system. The company also claims it was hit by a cyber attack earlier yesterday. Puerto Rico officials are investigating if there is any connection between the cyber attack and power plant incident. President Joe Biden participating in the G7 summit today after meeting with the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. The two signed an updated version of the Atlantic Charter signed in 1941 by the FDR and Winston Churchill to define the Allies' goals after World War II And a big announcement coming from Biden as he vows to purchase 500 million Pfizer vaccine doses for the world community. It's a cycling event where you are required to wear a mask, but nothing else. That's still ahead, and so is this story.
Less than 30 days before your scheduled vacation, that they will help you find another place.
The bride's trip to Florida gets ruined, making her dream wedding over budget. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and do your part. It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit any social gathering. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. What? My.
Sorry.
Oh.
A rental ripoff. This bridal party's getaway had a quick change of plans when their reservations fell through. The pandemic has caused wild swings in the vacation rental market. And as the network's Bianca Blanc-Coupé reports, a group of scammers has taken advantage of the situation.
Home renters are cashing in as the world begins to open again. But at whose expense? Alicia Siegel says she booked a Florida beach house through Vrbo for her and her bridesmaids, only for her booking to get canceled just days before its scheduled date.
For the last few weeks leading up to a wedding is very stressful.
Those renting out the home told Siegel that they were simply moving in, but after finding complaints similar to hers on the company's website, she found another explanation.
Siegel believes people renting out homes are canceling reservations made at the height of the pandemic at cheaper prices and rebooking to charge more.
We looked into Vrbo's policies about cancellation, and it had stated that if your reservation is canceled less than 30 days before your scheduled vacation, that they will help you find another place and possibly cover any costs, since things are going to be more expensive 30 days out to a vacation.
Except, according to Siegel, no one has contacted her, which left her with no choice other than renting another home $1,000 more than her original prospect.
With the South Florida Media Network, I'm Bianca Blanc-Coupé.
Today, some great news for fans of the annual Philly Naked Bike Ride. The Philadelphia event will return on August 28th. Riders don't have to wear clothes, but are required to wear face masks. That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Jamoka Gibson. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.